offer my commentary and be a pundit, especially on situations that I don't believe. I'm going to speculate. I'm going to call out. I'm going to wonder out loud. And I'm not going to apologize for that ever in life. Now, I'm going to be the first to tell you, I'm not shocked her jersey sold out. All right? Or that it would at least eventually sold out.
The articles announcing Angel Reese's sold-out jersey were published within minutes of the launch. As someone who's worked in media, I know that's literally impossible. Writing, editing, and publishing takes time. Nobody's that fast. What we're looking at is either the greatest jersey launch in WNBA history or one of the most obvious marketing scams I've ever seen. And trust me, after you see what I found, you'll never look at these sold-out announcements the same way again. Before we move on, I'd like to ask you a small favor. If you appreciate this content, please take a second to like this video and subscribe to the channel. Over 98% of you watch the videos without subscribing. It costs you nothing, but it makes a huge difference to us. So did you click the subscribe button? Great, thank you so much. Now back to the video. Let's talk about this whole Angel Reese jersey situation because something fishy is definitely going on. The official story we're being told is that Angel's unrivaled jersey sold out in just 2 to 4 minutes after launch. That sounds incredible, right? A true testament to her popularity and star power in the WNBA.
Angel Reese's unrivaled jersey came out and was sold out in like 2 or 3 minutes. Wow, impressive. Necessarily where people could be getting the whole truth, nothing but the truth, and so help me God. All right? I'm going to speculate. I'm going to call out. I'm going to wonder out loud, and I'm not going to apologize for that ever in life. I know, bruh, why are you always coming after Angel Reese? I'm not.
Everyone was celebrating this as a massive win for women's basketball and proof that players like Angel are moving the needle. But wait a second, if you look at how this all played out, the timing just doesn't make any sense. Within minutes of this supposed sellout, major sports outlets were already publishing full articles about it. As someone who's worked behind the scenes in media, I can tell you that's practically impossible. Think about what has to happen for an article to go live. A writer needs to confirm the sellout happened, draft the entire piece, send it to editors, get it approved, and then publish. That process takes at least 30 minutes in the absolute best case scenario, but usually closer to an hour. So how were these articles ready to go almost the instant these jerseys sold out? The only logical explanation is that they were pre-written, just waiting for someone to hit the publish button. That's not normal for genuine, unexpected sellouts. It's what happens when something is planned in advance. Here's where it gets even weirder. It wasn't just Angel's jersey that sold out in this magical 2 to 4 minute window. Chelsea Gray, Brittany Griner, Kayla McBride, and Natasha Cloud's jerseys all supposedly flew off the virtual shelves at the exact same moment. What are the chances of that happening naturally? It's like hitting the lottery 5 times in a row.
Offer my commentary and be a pundit, especially on situations that I don't believe. That is very impressive, right? So let's check this out. And we'll see what we can see. That the players' jerseys were now available for sale online. Several fans naturally came to the site to get a hold of Reese's number 5 jersey. Well, let me see what I can see, because Angel Reese fans they're sad and they're furious and they're very upset right now.
Let's be real about something. These players have wildly different levels of popularity and fan bases. Angel Reese is a household name with millions of followers across social media. She's got mainstream appeal that extends well beyond just basketball fans. But Natasha Cloud, with all due respect to her skills on the court, simply doesn't have anywhere near the same following or cultural impact as Angel. So how did her jersey sell out at the identical moment? It would be like saying a third-string quarterback's jersey sold out at the exact same time as Patrick Mahomes after a Super Bowl win, or a bench player's sneakers disappearing from shelves at the same speed as LeBron's latest signature shoe. That just doesn't happen in the real world of sports merchandise. And think about what typically happens when genuinely hot items sell out online. Websites crash from the traffic surge, payment systems get overloaded, people flood social media with screenshots of their cart errors or checkout problems, and within hours those same limited items show up on resale sites at inflated prices. None of that happened here. The whole thing went suspiciously smoothly. If you've ever tried to buy concert tickets the moment they drop, or snag a limited edition sneaker release, you know the chaos that ensues. Servers time out, pages need refreshing, and it's a digital battlefield. Where was all that drama for this supposedly historic sellout? The more you look at this situation, the clearer it becomes that something doesn't add up. If there were no website crashes, no payment processing issues, and everything sold out perfectly with articles ready to go immediately, well, there's really only one conclusion. This wasn't a genuine sellout driven by overwhelming consumer demand. It was a carefully orchestrated marketing stunt.
In fact, she's the most followed WNBA athlete on Instagram, boasting 4.8 million followers on the platform. That I think could be questioned. Of course, you're not supposed to question anything, right? Not supposed to, but you can, because that's part of being an American and our right to. Chicago Sky star Angel Reese is one of the most popular female basketball players today. So unfortunately, the stock didn't last long, as Reese's jerseys quickly sold out, leaving fans sad and frustrated. Some even complained that there might not have been enough merchandise available in the first place.
The league almost certainly produced a very limited quantity of these jerseys, maybe just a few hundred of each, specifically to create the appearance of massive demand and generate headlines. It's artificial scarcity 101, a tactic as old as marketing itself. And let's be clear, this isn't about Angel being furious or even directly involved. She's just the face they use for this publicity trick. The league is leveraging her popularity. Knowing her name in headlines drives clicks and attention. They're riding the wave of interest in women's basketball that's been building, especially after the NCAA tournament drama and the influx of exciting rookies. For the WNBA, this strategy makes some sense. Generate buzz, create the perception of skyrocketing demand, and hope it translates to real interest down the line. But it's also a risky game. Fans who genuinely wanted these jerseys are disappointed.
Now, I'm going to be the first to tell you, I'm not shocked her jersey sold out. All right? Or that it would have at least eventually sold out. Okay, so they should do jersey releases around somebody that's working? Their schedule? That's weird. Please restock at Angel Reese's jersey. With that said, it's no surprise that there's a lot of people who are willing to buy merchandise related to her. When Unrivaled Basketball announced on Thursday, you think? You think, because I think that's potentially a massive part of this. Quote, "It's not fair. I just saw this because I was working."
The players aren't getting accurate feedback on their actual marketability, and when the truth comes out, as it inevitably does, it undermines trust. Let's be real, those fan comments tell the whole story. I was there the second they dropped and it sold out. I'm gonna cry. People literally begging for restocks. This isn't just about marketing gimmicks anymore. It's about real fans getting hurt in the process. The evidence is clear. This was a calculated move that used Angel as the face of a publicity stunt. What's most disappointing is how this undermines true achievement. Angel deserves better than manufactured milestones. Her success should be built on genuine support, not artificial hype. Next time you see these record-breaking sellouts, ask yourself one question: is this real demand or just another marketing illusion?